Everybody, would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing at If you would please remain standing for a moment of silence to be observed for Juvie Agregado. Juvie started her career with Palm Springs Unified School District in April of 1995. She dedicated 30 years of service as an early childhood education teacher. Thank you. Please be seated. Well, good evening. Welcome to the Palm Springs Unified School District regular meeting of the Board of Education. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I would now like to call the meeting to order with a roll call, please.
Here.
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 Here. Here. Thank you very much. Next item is a reading of our mission statement by a reading of our mission statement by Student Board Member Philip Gonzalez.
All members of Palm Springs Unified School District are united in our community to equity. We create deep, meaningful learning opportunities, build professionalism, and engage parents and community to ensure success for all students. All students graduate with the skills, capacities, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world.
Thank you very much, Philip. Item number 6 is report of closed session items. Clerk Espericueta, are there any closed session actions to report this evening?
President Girardi, there are no closed session items to report this night.
Thank you very much. Item number 7 is approval of the agenda. May I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Move for approval.
And can we get a second, please?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks. Item 8 is our student board member reports. The student board member reports will be presented by Mount San Jacinto Continuation High School student board member Matthew Pozuelos and Rancho Mirage High School student board member Philip Gonzalez. First up, we have Matthew from Mount San Jacinto High School.
Good evening. That's loud. Good evening, everyone. I am Matthew Pozuelas. I am here to show you my October report for Mount San Jacinto High School. For our enrollment for MSJHS, we have currently there are approximately 256 students in our CC campus, and we are proud to have all of those students. And also there are approximately 142 students at the U.S.D campus, and they also enjoy that. These are some pictures of the senior sunrise where the students wake up at around 6 in the morning to come to school and see the sunrise for the first day of school. Our quarter one volleyball, both EWEC and the Cathedral City campus both had a very good season. The Cathedral City students made it 5-0, and the EWEC students also had a very good season. Both students enjoyed what they were doing. They all had a very fun game in practice, and after their game, after they won, they all went and enjoyed having their pizza party as a reward for all the students who participated into the games. These are some pictures of the students that participated in all of the volleyball games, them having fun, and them posing for their pictures. For MSJ Spirit Week activities, we had Era Day where the students come as all of their yearly dresses pretty much. For the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the students dress as in their neon colors or the colors of any era that they were trying to come to. And then we had Pink Day. Pink Day is a day where all the students came in their bright color pink. Most of them came in neon. They enjoyed it a lot. Another big one we had was Disney Day. Most of the students in our campuses really enjoyed Disney Day. They draw pictures, they put it around the campus. They present themselves wearing Disney because it's the thing they like the most about Disney, I guess. School Colors Day, we have all of our students that come to school wearing our school's colors to show their pride and their success in being students in our school. They all enjoy it very much. It's a day where you see most students wear our color the most, actually. And these are some of the pictures of the people who came and did the days for Spirit Week. It shows all the students enjoying themselves, presenting themselves in their attire. Spirit Week at the EWEC campus. They had Pajama Day. It was a day where they all went to school wearing their pajamas. The teachers, the students, they all enjoyed it very much. Another one we had was Vaquero Day. They all came dressed as cowboys, cowgirls. They all came, they looked like cowboys. They enjoyed it a lot too over there, as you can see in the next pictures I'll show you. Another one was Pink Day again. They had it over there. It was very similar to us. They all enjoyed it very much. They liked the color more than us, most likely. Twin Day, the students come to school and they enjoy dressing as their twin. They show each other and their best friend or someone that they relate to. They dress identical to each other for obvious reasons, for twins. And Disney Day at the EWEC campus, they did a lot more pictures than we did. They really enjoyed it a lot too. And now I'll show you the pictures. As you can see, there's teachers that even participated in the Spirit Week days. The students for Twins Day, they enjoyed it too. They dressed similar to each other. Pink Day, most of the students dressed in pink. Pajama Day, it was mostly the girls that participated in that. They like it a lot. And then for Vaquero Day, obviously the guys would dress like it because that's one of their favorite days for Spirit Week. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Next up, we have Philip from Rancho Mirage High School.
Hello, my name is Philip Gonzalez. I'm the school board representative from Rancho Mirage High School, and this is my report. First off, we had our annual senior sunrise for the class of 2024. These students were able to kick off their senior year at 5:30 in the morning at our Jerry Argovitz Stadium, and they were able to celebrate their last first day of high school. Also, for the class of 2024, we had our Senior Water Day. This is where all the seniors are able to release their childishness before they are off into the real world. And it's a big water balloon fight in our quad. These seniors were able to get through 3,500 water balloons in half an hour. Starting off with our fall sports, we have our girls volleyball team. They just finished our season, and although we didn't reach some goals, they did an amazing job, which they had a few star players, including Isabella Hernandez with 198 digs, and Madison Duran with 27 blocks and 16 aces. We also have our boys football team, they are currently undefeated in the league, and they locked in their Desert Empire League championship title. They also punched their ticket to the CIF playoffs. Our other fall sports include our girls tennis team, which are having their league finals today at Indian Wells. We have our girls golf team that was led by our senior captain, Gianna Cordova. She made it to the second day of league finals and ended up placing 7th out of 20. Next, we have our boys water polo team. They have their league carousel tomorrow at Indio High School. And finally, for our fall sports, we have our boys and girls cross country team. They are second in the DEL league. Their second DEL meet is tomorrow at Xavier. And last Friday, they traveled to Walnut, California to be in the Mountain Sac Invitational. It's the first team since 2017 to do so. And although we've had about 3 or 4 runners before in the past, we have over 20 runners this year. Along with these fall sports, we have our year-round sports and activities. This includes our cheer team, our dance team, and our color guard. We also have our Rattler Regiment. They are the official band for the city of Rancho Mirage. They are also a featured band in Metallica's For Whom the Band Holds competition. And they received a generous donation from the city of Rancho Mirage of $25,000 this morning to go to their Japan trip in June. Our Rattler Regiment also hosted our middle school band night. This included 160 middle school students from James Workman Middle School, Nellie Coffin Middle School, and Desert Springs Middle School. They were able to play our Rancho Mirage High School's fight song and a few different pieces. We also have our Cafe Academy that have been doing a few extraordinary things in the past few months. They catered for the leadership for Coachella Valley meeting. They had their FCCLA meeting at Rancho Mirage High School a few weeks ago, and they also catered for the legislative breakfast last Thursday at the Palm Springs Unified School District. For the month of October, we've had our college and career kickoff. It exposes students to college and career lifestyles and paths and setting up for their future. Every Wednesday of October, we also have representatives from these different universities and programs. That includes CSUSB, Riverside Sheriff's Department, the University of San Diego, the Marines, and much more. This year, Rancho Mirage High School has also become an official chapter of the California Scholarship Federation. It's a nonprofit organization established in 1916 that recognizes and encourages academic achievement and community service in middle school and high school students. This year, we have over 120 students in our membership, and the president is me. We also had our homecoming dance this year. Our theme this year was Lands of Disney. We had lit up trees in our quad. We had a DJ, we had video game trailer, and we also had photo booths. And in the middle right there is our court this year that includes our freshman, sophomore, and junior prince and princesses, along with our king and queen nominees. Along with our dance, our homecoming also has our homecoming floats. This year, the freshman class had Tomorrowland themed. The sophomores had Monsters, Inc., the junior class had Pixar Pier, and the senior class had Fantasyland. The juniors did end up winning. And before I end off my presentation, I would like to invite Dr. Suni Ray, the cabinet, and the rest of the board to our annual Fright Night tomorrow night. At 5 o'clock, we have our food tastings from our Cafe Academy and an art show from our art classes. And at 7 o'clock, we have performances from our choir, dance classes, and dance team. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Philip. Well done, both of you. All right, moving on, we're going to go to special recognition. The governing board wishes to recognize and commend the following employees of the month for October 2023. I believe we have a couple of videos to introduce these employees to you.
Nope, one per group, one per group.
Lee Costello is a first grade teacher. He's also our first grade lead, and he has been just an integral part of Bubbling Wells Elementary School for many years, teaching kindergarten and first grade. He is always there focused on whatever the students' needs are. He is constantly reflecting and revising and trying to find a way to meet their needs, whatever the barriers they have for the families, for the students, or even his colleagues. He's there to help them come up with new strategies and new ways to meet everybody's needs. He has helped with our student success team, really digging into figuring out which strategies work for some of our students that are struggling in the highest ways. Lee, I appreciate you so much. You are supporting us, and I know it's not just me. I know it's everybody on our team. You are always there with a smile, a way to make a joke, and a fun way to just make sure that we stay focused on our Bobcats, and you just bring a light to our team. Thank you.
We are nominating Caleb because he came in as support for our special ed department. He's instrumental in calling parents, setting up our meetings, building the relationships with the parents, and making sure that we have everyone we need at those meetings. Great addition. And then this year, he took the role also of our flag football coach for the very first time in school history. So he's the first coach in our history. They just had their game last week. So not only is he working during the day in his regular role, but he stays after school, building community with our kids, and now has a program that he can call his own. Because not only is he working with our special ed population, which is a large population here on campus, now he's working with the athletics. Now he's working with our student athletes. Now he's working with the parents. So he really has an impact, not just on our school side, but in our community. He is the most even-keeled guy you'll ever meet. He never gets, flustered, never gets upset, problem solver, just keeps us cool all the time. Caleb, congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, and I'm proud that you're an Eagle.
Yadira is the heart and soul of Bubbling Wells. Her heart is just in helping all of our students and families. She is also the one who's here to support all of our staff. She's our admin secretary. Anybody who has questions or needs, she's right there to help them out and to really just make our school run smoothly. They know that her calm and approachable demeanor is that they can come to her with whatever their needs are, whatever their concerns are, whatever they need help with, and she's going to be there to support them and to help guide them so that they can do their jobs better and make sure that it's a comfortable place for them. She just has this natural leadership ability, and she's bringing that calmness to our office. Yadira, thank you so much. You made the transition to Bubbling Wells for me so easy and smooth, and you do that for all of our staff and all of our families that come to Bubbling Wells. We appreciate you and love you so much.
Ready.
Anthony Rodriguez is our new band director. He started last year. The guy breathes Golden Eagles. He actually graduated from the high school here. He's an alumni, left and decided to come back because he wants to give back to his community. So not only does he work with our kids here, but he's also branched out to all of our feeder schools, elementaries, the city. And so he's created more of like a monopoly of the arts within DHS, which has been incredible to see. Huge impact. So he's here 6:30 in the morning. They're practicing outside, 0 period. He's building the relationships with the kids, the families, but then he does a ton of community events. So he'll take our jazz band somewhere, our marching band somewhere. There's a possibility of them coming up and doing part of a concert with Metallica pretty soon. Some pretty exciting things happening right now in DHS, and he's leading all of it. I love the fact that he came back to his community. People that know me know that I love people that come back to give back, either where they went to school, where they were raised, where they were born. So to see that energy that he brings to really just not elevate DHS High School, but DHS in general, is inspiring, and I appreciate him for that. Anthony, I'm so glad we grabbed you and brought you back, and thank you so much for everything you do, not just for the community, but for our families as well. He's awesome.
We'll keep working on it, right? But we want to get a solid tone while being at that mezzo piano dynamic, okay?
Okay, you guys want to join me? Yadira Morin. Yadira Morin, would you please join us up here?
Yadira Morin has been a cornerstone of our Bubbling Wells family for 18 years. She started as a supervision aide and worked her way up to the administrative secretary position that she serves in now. She has developed strong and long-lasting relationships with our students, family, and staff. Her calm and approachable demeanor helps make everyone feel welcome and a part of our school community. She works well with colleagues, supporting the team and contributing to a positive work environment. Yadira has an exceptional ability to make others feel welcome and a part of the Bubbling Wells family. The students and parents appreciate the way she listens to them and does her very best to meet their needs. She goes above and beyond for our community and consistently demonstrates a strong understanding of individual differences and community needs. Yadira, on behalf of the students and staff of Bubbling Wells Elementary School, members of the governing board, and administration, it is a pleasure to present you with this plaque of recognition as Classified Employee of the Month for October 2023.
Is there anybody you'd like to recognize out there or say hi to?
No, I'd just like to thank everybody. I appreciate it. My girls.
Okay.
I'm going to cry, so I can't.
All right. Thank you
I'm
so
a huge
much.
crier.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care now. You wanna- Maddie?
He's going to present. No problem. Yes. Come on, Matthew. Come on over. We'd like to invite Mr. Anthony Rodriguez from Desert Hot Springs High School to be honored.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yay, Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you as
All
well.
right, come on over. Come here, come on in. So, Mr. Rodriguez has played an essential role in building up our band program and has been an active member of the Desert Hot Springs community over the last couple of years. He inspires his students to succeed and continues to introduce them to a variety of community events, which helps them evolve and grow musically. Mr. Rodriguez has instilled a sense of DHS pride in our Golden Eagles and could not be more proud, we could not be more proud of Mr. Rodriguez for all of his hard work and dedication to our students and community. So Mr. Rodriguez, on behalf of the students and the staff of Desert Hot Springs High School and members of the governing board and administration, it is a pleasure to present you with this plaque of recognition as Certificated Employee of the Month for October 2023. Yay! So, is there anyone you would like to talk about or thank?
Sure. Other than my students and the community of Desert Hot Springs for welcoming me back, especially Mr. Tinoco for giving me this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And of course, my fiance and my daughter over there just hanging out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you for letting me do all this stuff. Yeah.
March on, right?
Yes, thank
There
you,
you
guys.
go.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, we're going to go down to the end. And come on over, Sergio.
For Caleb Leiva.
You want me to give him the plaque? You want me to give him the plaque?
Yeah. The next one is Caleb Leiva. Congratulations. Mr. Leiva is the IEP technician at Desert Hot Springs High School. He has played a major role in helping to strengthen our special education department. He assists with setting up meetings with families, contacting parents, and providing our teachers with the support they need with their IEPs. Not only has he provided our teachers support, but he recently took on the role of coach for our first ever girls flag football team at Desert Hot Springs High School. Mr. Leiva dedicated countless hours to ensure that the girls have an incredible experience practicing and competing in games across the valley. We appreciate Mr. Leiva's commitment and dedication to our Desert Hot Springs High School students. Mr. Leiva, in behalf of the students and staff at Desert Hot Springs High School, members of the governing board and administration, it is a pleasure to present you with this plate of recognition as classified employees of the month for October 2023. Congratulations. Is anyone that you want to? Sure.
I just want to thank Mr. Tinoco and Mr. Pendergraph. This has been it's a great honor. You know, I'm proud to be a Golden Eagle. I just also want to thank the girls that are here too, as you know, it's a great happiness to see them here to support, and also my wife that I kind of dragged her into staying late as well for practice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They're for you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll do it. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to call up Lee Costello. That's okay. I can stay here. Mr. Costello has been a teacher at Bubbling Wells for many years. He is a teacher who is focused on meeting our students' needs and is always willing to go that extra mile. He has passion for education and possesses the ability to inspire and connect with his students and their families. His classroom environment is nurturing and filled with laughter and fun as he focuses on developing not only their individual skills, but a true love of learning. He is consistently reflecting and focusing on ensuring he is doing his best to assist all Bobcats to reach their full potential. Lee is admired for his approachability, kindness, willingness to support students beyond the classroom. He has undoubtedly touched the lives of countless students and leaves a lasting impression on all who have had the privilege of being taught by him. Mr. Costello, on behalf of the students and the staff of Bubbling Wells Elementary School, members of the governing board and administration, it is a pleasure to present you with this plaque of recognition as Certificated Employee of the Month for October 2023. Is there anybody you'd like to recognize?
First, I would like to recognize my wife and my family for supporting me through all of the crazy years I've been doing this. Also, my Bobcat family. Without them and their support, the craziness would be unbearable. So I want to thank everyone, and thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to everybody that we recognize this month. We really appreciate your efforts and your commitment to Palm Springs Unified for sure. Next up will be public comments. Clerk Esperacueta, do we have any email comments this evening?
President Girardi, we have not received any electronic comments.
I do have 3 speaker cards for in-person comments. Please remember that all comments are to be directed to the board, be under 3 minutes, and shall be devoid of any personal attacks. Members of the public are expected to maintain a professional, courteous decorum during public comments. Please also understand that since what you're talking about is not on the board agenda, board members are not allowed to respond during public comments. I have 3 speaker cards, and we'll start with Trinidad Rios.
Good afternoon, students, teachers, parents, general public, and board members. My name is Trinidad Rios. I'm a Spanish teacher and ELD coordinator here at Desert Hot Springs High School. Today, I am here to speak on behalf of all the students who reside in Sky Valley and their need for consistent, safe, and daily transportation to and from school. I want to share a personal story and the impact school transportation had on my own life. In 1996, I came to this country, entering Palm Springs High School, Unified School District, as a new EL student. I lived in Cathedral City and attended Palm Springs High School. And if it wasn't for the transportation the district provided, I would have not attended high school. My mother, raising me in her own, did not have a car and relied on the public transportation. I took the school bus to Palm Springs every day. If I missed the bus, I did not go to school. One day, on Mother's Day, I missed the school bus because in Palm Springs they used to have a floral shop. So I stopped at the floral shop and bought flowers for Mother's Day for my mom. And I missed the school bus. And I didn't have enough money for public transportation. And I still remember to this day, vividly, how scared I was. Of course, back then we didn't have cell phones either. And I knew that maybe I would have to walk to Palm Springs, from Palm Springs High School to my home in Cathedral City. Fortunately, I had friends who helped me, and I was able to make it home. 37 years later, my story still continues. It is the story of many students here at Desert Hot Springs High School. I'm going to give an example. 2 of our Desert Hot Springs High School newcomers live in Sky Valley and walk to Corkule and Dillon Street just to take the sun bus to school. It takes them almost an hour to get to the bus stop in the morning and another hour in the afternoon to get home. They do this every day, regardless of the weather. And while we can stop and to admire their dedication, it is time to start the process to provide transportation to our students that live in the Sky Valley area. Ms. Cindy Aguirre, our assistant principal secretary, mapped out where our students live. You cannot look at the map but she has the maps. Oh, somebody has the maps. Yes. Okay. So Ms. Cindy Aguirre, she mapped where the students live, and it's going to show you that in the Sky Valley area, the need is very big. And we have, it's already 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's already.
All right. Thank you so much. I would just have, let's unite and commit ourselves to our mission and be equitable to all our students by giving them the opportunity to attend school to fulfill the mission statement of the Palm Springs Unified School District. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rios. Next up, we have Ellen Goodman, please.
Hi, everyone. Ellen Goodman, and I am the Foundation Director for Palm Springs Unified School District. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Today, we distributed $40,000 to 8 families here in Desert Hot Springs. That was a result of the Desert Hot Springs Fire Fund that the foundation has been managing. And in the process of talking with all of the families prior to distributing the funds tonight, we found out that 90 days have passed, and in the first 90 days, and I really should say probably just in the first 2 or 3 weeks, it was so emotional and so overwhelming. There were a number of supplies, there were people to help and support that families didn't really quite know exactly what they needed. Things poured in, they took care of their business as they needed to take care of, and then 90 days later, you could imagine, nobody's talking about the fire any longer. Nobody's really talking about the families. And so to receive a distribution, each family received $5,000 in cash. To receive that kind of money and support from the school district was very, very meaningful. So I just wanted to stop by this evening and let you know that that was taken care of. And we've already been in touch with all of the Cathedral City families as well to make sure that they have their distribution in the next week or so. So, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ellen. Great news. All right, next we have Ray Coach Curtis, please.
Good evening. I'm happy to be here this evening. That was a moving ceremony of you as a board recognizing those individuals. So I'm here as the president of the Riverside County Board of Education on behalf of the other members and Dr. Gomez to thank you, board members, for your service and dedication to the Palm Springs Unified School District students. As a former board member in 2 districts, I know the day-to-day activities that you have, the responsibilities, the sleepless nights, the into midnight sessions in closed session to make a difference for the young people and the staff is very important. So my purpose for the first part is to thank you for your services. And then secondly, to kind of share what we do. And I kind of miss the activity of the interaction. We're up in the county office and we do a couple of things that are totally different. And I just want to share those with you. Number one, we deal with charter schools, the independent charter schools. When the districts deny, we evaluate, take them in, or reject them and evaluate them. We do heavily inter-district transfers, not from this district. I don't believe I've seen one, maybe 1 or 2, but Coachella and other districts going to Palm Desert, we deal with those over 135 a year in different throughout the county. And then also expulsions, and you had some closed session items with that tonight. And if parents have a question, we are the appellate body. They come to us to see if due process, and so the 7 of us, and there are 7 of us, take an account and evaluate. We support it or we reject it. And the other item basically is that I'm one of the 2 members for Palm Springs. My area is Banning, Beaumont, Moreno Valley, Palm Springs, and San Jacinto. Elizabeth Romero is the other rep. And in closing, I have another hat today to wear. I'm also a senior California Highway Patrol volunteer, and I'm in the process of visiting Cielo Vista Charter School, where I have 2 grandchildren, and my daughter-in-law is a teacher. And I'm going to leave this material with the board. It's all about kids' safety. And they're coloring books, and I'm going to share this with Principal Juanita, but I'd like to share that with you. And also, I put for the board my card. I'm in this area a lot, so if you want to have coffee, lunch, and we can talk about education and things like that, I would be open and happy to share dialogue with you. So I'm leaving this with you, and I thank you for your time, and please, keep up the good work. You're making a difference.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis.
Thank you.
All right, I have no other speaker cards. Would anybody else like to address the board this evening? Seeing none, we'll move on to board member comments. Who would like to lead us off tonight? Want to go, Marnell? Go right ahead.
Okay. Here we go. It's a great night to see all of our community members, our students, staff here in Desert Hot Springs. It seems like it's been more than a year ago, and we're glad to be back here on the stage and actually being with you in the audience, maybe for the football game coming up on Friday night or other events coming out here in this high school and wonderful place. So gratitude to all of you coming up tonight and enjoying this opportunity to talk about kids in school. First of all, I'm going to start out commending Matthew. It's good to see that our attendance is up. Thank you. You brightened our night with a rose, a big rose, a positive one, to see that attendance for students is up. And thank you for including that in your presentation. My second comment is for Philip. It's exciting to hear about the money donated to the trip to Japan and that you are the official president of the new CSF. And I'm just excited to know more about the court, the homecoming court. I think I saw you in a picture. So we'll get to find out about that. You did an outstanding job, both of you. Next, I go back to, we were in a lot of activities, going to the homecoming parade in Palm Springs. We joined a Native American pack just about the same week. The breakfast on the 19th was just a tremendous event, inviting our politicians and community members to celebrate breakfast with us and to learn about the state of the district, and both of these gentlemen next to me presented. So that was very special. On October 20th, I went to see the classic Lean On Me with the principal that carried a bat, and went to the fundraiser at the Camelot Theater for PSLA scholarships. Thank you for putting that together. Also, this past week across the desert, people are celebrating pink, autism, say no to drugs. People are bringing up very important issues that involve safety and well-being of students. And I just want to extend my gratitude to all of the organizations that do more than we know about and raise money, come out to schools, volunteer, and help to give back to our kids and Palm Springs Unified School District. It's good to see the coach here tonight. Thank you for coming. I've worked with the coach as a delegate in the delegate assembly for our union, or not our union, but for our board association. And I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Madonna. Who would like to go next? Yes, sure.
Okay, so just like Madonna, we did quite a bit of things together. I as well went and attended the breakfast. It was pretty exciting to see our students give the presentation. They seemed a little nervous at first, but kind of settled in. But you know, it's exciting to hear you guys give how you feel or the state of our school district, so we thank you for that. I as well, on October 17th, I went to the city of Palm Springs. That was a great showing. There's a lot of new things and exciting opportunities that are in the future and available in the city of Palm Springs. October 18th, I went to the homecoming parade at downtown Palm Springs and drove in the Corvette, which I thought was really cool. My son was excited as well to be able to have the opportunity to be in a parade. So I thank you guys for that at Palm Springs High School. The board visited Agua Caliente Elementary, as well as Rancho Mirage High School. Agua Caliente, one of the things that stood out to me was that campus absolutely looks like a college. And so if our students are there at that elementary, they're getting state-of-the-art, great education with great buildings at Agua Caliente. And then at Rancho Mirage, one of the things that stood out to me was the new building that they're doing with the health and wellness. I sat in the little chairs and relaxed and kicked my feet up. It's going to be a great opportunity for students to be able to take time to deal with some of their issues if they are having issues. And I'm excited that our school district is taking the initiative of creating these wellness centers for our students. And lastly, I went to October 20th. I was at the Palm Springs Xavier football game for homecoming. A lot of people showed up. Flawless game. Ended up going into overtime. Palm Springs won 21-14, keeping hopes alive for being able to have the opportunity to go to CIF. So that completes what I've done this week.
Karen, I'm sorry.
Okay. Big thank you to Principal Tinoco and staff for hosting us tonight. Thank you very much. Also, thank you for the people who provided public comments tonight and for the update on what happened to all of the money that was donated for people who suffered during the fire. And hopefully some of that money will also be distributed to our flood victims in Cathedral City. I had the pleasure of visiting Agua Caliente and Rancho Mirage this week also. Last week with board members, Mr. Square-Quetta and Charlie and Dr. Signoret and several cabinet members. It's always wonderful to experience our students and to see how involved they are in their education. A big thank you to the principals, Mr. Tuna and Dr. Haga. Thank you very much for showing us around, and their staffs for really making us feel welcome. The Palm Springs Homecoming Parade was great. It's well supported by the community, and hopefully next year, I'm hearing that we may have one here in Desert Hot Springs, so that would be really welcomed. Also, the district's annual legislative breakfast was really a great success, in part or mostly because we had students do the presenting. I really think that the attendees really appreciated that, hearing from our students. They did a fabulous job, and I think it was a big hit with everybody. So that was nice. I was able to attend the Rancho Mirage Chamber of Commerce State of the City event today, along with Mr. Jeffries and Dr. Signoret. The Rattle Regiment performed, as did Rancho Mirage Choir. They did a fabulous job. And also I got to see the city of Rancho Mirage actually presented Dr. McDaniels with a $25,000 check from the city for the band's trip to Japan. That was great. And that's it for me. Thanks.
Thank you, Karen. Sergio?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. I want to start to thank you, the student board member Pasuelos and board member Gonzalez, for your great presentation. Good job. Thank you also all for the public comments. In the 10 or October 11, 23, and I attended the 19th annual economic report. It was in the Indian Wells city. It was a Coachella Valley Economic Partnership. And in the October 13, I attended with Dr. Singoret and Jeff 2x2 Palm Springs School District and the Cathedral City. It was a very beneficial conversation regarding seeking more opportunities in the professional field for students, and we had good response for the city administrator and officials. In October 14, and I attended the inaugural Community Investment Award. This was a one event from Live to Raise. That is an organization that advocates for affordable housing in the Coachella Valley. They have good honors. They honored like Gene Sperling, the Art Adjusted Award. Gene Sperling is a senior advisor to the President of the United States. They awarded Eduardo Garcia, Assembly Member, the People's Champion Award. Also, they award the Historic Impact Award, Peer Diverse and Palm Springs Section 14 Survivors. The Advocate of the Year, Flor Tolley, the Wells Fargo Foundation. The Change Make Award, Mary Ann Ibarra, Coachella Valley Housing Coalition. The Community Answer Award, RAD Foundation, Desert Healthcare District Foundation. And the Public Partner of the Year Award, Riverside County Housing and Workforce Solution. In October 23, I attended I have the Board Education School visit with Charlie and Karen, Agua Caliente Elementary School and Rancho Mirage High School. It was a productive visit at Agua Caliente, visiting classes at different grades, and at Rancho Mirage High School, visiting the sport field where the light improvements are proposed, and a visit to the Race Academy facilities. Same day in the afternoon, I attended the annual stay at the city, the Palm Springs stay at the city and the Chamber of Commerce with Charlie, the award ceremony. On October 18, also I was attended the Palm Springs High School homecoming, the same as Charlie with the new Corvette. Also after the parade, I attended the post-parade party in the Antigua Kitchen and Bar to interact with the organizer that made this event possible. And in October 19, I attended the Palm Springs State District Legislative Breakfast, and I want to highlight, like my colleague, the student participation. Also, the breakfast was provided by the Cafe Academy at Rancho Mirage High School, and the presentation of the state of the city was done by board members, and also student board members. And also, we have another student presenting all academies in the school district. Also, I attended the 85 homecoming game in Palm Springs with versus Javier High School, and 16 seconds before the fourth quarter, the Javier High School tied the game, but the good part of this is that the Palm Springs won in overtime. It was a full stadium. And yesterday, I attended the Parent Ambassador. That was a two-hour meeting, and the participants don't show it decided to end the meeting. They want to continue. That was my impression, because it was an interesting topic and well responsive and explanation from Dr. Pfeffer. Thank you. And encouraging parents to participate and let them know how important is their feedback and suggestion in this process. Thank you again, Dr. Pfeffer, for everything that you do. And today, like a few hours ago, I have the site visit for Desert Spring Middle School, visiting classroom from math intervention and reading intervention. That's my report. Sorry for being a little bit long. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergio. Just real quick, first, Matthew and Philip, thanks for being with us tonight. Great presentations. Philip, you'll probably see me at the Metallica band competition. Man, if times have changed, huh? Thanks to all our public speakers tonight. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your days to come and address the board, tell us your concerns, what's on your mind. We get a lot of valuable input from you, so thank you all for being here. Thank you, Mr. Tinoco, for the use of the facilities. Thank you, Mr. Carr, for the speakers, the sound system. It's really nice, Omar. So, I had the pleasure of attending Julius Corsini and Bubbling Wells Elementary School with Dr. Senior A. And I want to thank Betsy Gomez and Jennifer Geyer for your hospitality. I love getting out in those schools and seeing all the good stuff you guys are doing out there. So job well done. Thank you very much. Oh, and then today, I forgot, the mayor of the city of Desert Hot Springs, Mayor Scott Mattis, hosted all the principals from Desert Hot Springs for a lunch. And they had a nice roundtable discussion where the mayor updated them with what was happening in the city, and our principals were able to update the mayor what's happening in their schools. And I think every principal was there. I think it was really, really well attended. So thank you all for doing that. It was a great event. With that, I'll turn it over to Dr. Senior A.
Thank you, President Girardi. Appreciate that. First, I'd like to thank Trini for coming. Your comments very much appreciated. I have your maps, don't worry. Your comments are very timely. Since Tropical Storm Hillary, we've been talking in Cabinet about the necessity to revisit some of our routes. So your suggestions are very timely. So we'll be having more discussion about that. So thank you very much. Also, I want to thank Ellen and the foundation. Your work and support for our Desert Hot Springs families really in need is greatly appreciated. So thank you, all your foundation board members. Great job. Thank you so much. I also want to take a moment to thank everyone that helped make the State of the District Legislative Breakfast a big success. In particular, Erika Barragan, Monica Borrego, Joan Boyko, Marian Bouchot. They did a great job in putting everything together. Even Monica giving me the cue cards in the back, keeping me on track. That was wonderful. Kids got it too. You guys had, that was very helpful. And we're already making plans to make it even more engaging, more exciting for next year. Also want to thank our student board members, in particular Matthew and Philip and our other student board members. You guys were absolutely phenomenal. You did a great job. Student leaders, you were just outstanding, and truly outstanding leaders in the community. So great job to you guys. Being so student-centered and so student-focused was so well received by all those that attended. I also want to thank our CCHS Folklorico, our Rancho Mirage High School Cafe culinary team, and also ETIS for bringing in the drone soccer exhibition. I know even Mayor Garner, I tried to encourage her when she was walking out, you got to give it a try. No, I'm not too sure. She's probably there for a good 15, 20 minutes trying to play drone soccer, so she got hooked quite well. So that was wonderful. I also want to encourage our community to attend the Kiwet Native American Learning Day on Saturday, November 4th at Palm Springs High School. This is a fabulous community event that spotlights Native American culture and influence. I've attended in the past, and it is a great event. I highly recommend that you be there. I also believe this is right around the same time that we're going to have the grand opening of the Agua Caliente Cultural Plaza. So please come and show your support for that event. Also want to share that we're seeing some improvement in our student attendance. Although we're still not at pre-pandemic levels, we are about 2% better now at this time than we were at this time last year. So we're working very hard to make a difference. I really appreciate the effort of all staff, administrators in making this happen, really encouraging student attendance. But I just really want to encourage parents, please, please send your kids to school every single day. Our staff are working tirelessly to make a difference every day, and that can only happen if your kids are here every day. So unless it's absolutely necessary, please don't have them stay at home. Send the kids to school. It's the best way we can help them maximize their potential. And also, big shout out to everybody that's participated in Red Ribbon Week. This is the week that schools across the district have engaged in drug prevention activities and promoting healthy lifestyles. So I want to thank all staff and everyone that has helped put together wonderful activities. Congratulations, you guys are doing a great job. And last but not least, want to thank Best Buy for their donation of $17,000 for our esports and gaming program. Big thank you to Will Carr and his team for making that happen. Can't wait to see that wonderful new technology equipment for our esports. So thank you, President Jardy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Signoret. Next item is board action items. We'll start with 13A, approval of certificated and classified employee transactions, OE 4.4. Can I get a motion to approve the following employment? Well, first, Lasagna, you want to introduce our guest?
Okay, I'm going to ask Mr. Jarvis Williams to join me at the podium. A couple things about you, okay?
All right.
So tonight, we're pleased to recommend Mr. Jarvis Williams for the appointment to the District Parent Coordinator position. Mr. Williams first joined Palm Springs Unified School District as a Family and Community Engagement Specialist in 2021. In 2022, he began serving the district as a Diversity and Racial Equity Specialist. And prior to joining Palm Springs Unified, he worked for the Family Health and Support Network for 9 years. I think we all know that Mr. Williams has a reputation for building strong relationships and strengthening connections between the district and community organizations. Ms. Grace Elena Garner, the mayor of Palm Springs, says that Mr. Williams is the type of person you want in a leadership role. He's an excellent speaker, full of warmth and generosity, and he's able to engage with people of all backgrounds. We believe Mr. Williams will be a great fit for this new role as a district parent coordinator, and we're excited to make this recommendation to you this evening. Mr. Williams, I want to congratulate you and ask if you want to make a few words or comments to anyone here. Thank the board.
Absolutely. I'd just like to say to Cabinet, to the board, I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity to take on this new role and help champion our initiatives here in the district. I'd also like to say to my wife, very special thank you. She deals with me working hard and tireless throughout many days and hours and trips and working with kids and taking phone calls and text messages. So I'm always grateful to her, and just to the community for always supporting me and getting behind any initiatives that I support on behalf of the district. And I'm looking forward to doing more and greater work within our families and for our communities. So thank you very much.
Thank you. With that, can I get a motion to approve the following employment agreement?
I move the motion.
Okay, we have a motion. How about a second, please?
Second.
We have a second. I just want to say that this is salary schedule range 35, step 1. It will be effective October 25th, 2023. So with that, may I get all in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Congratulations, Jarvis. We know you're going to do a great job for us. Item 13B, approval of proclamation of National School Psychology Week for November 6th through November 10th. Monica Borrego is going to read the proclamation for us.
Whereas children have a natural propensity to learn and have the right to learn, and whereas it is imperative that society emphasize the needs of children and youth and invest in education as a top priority, And whereas to enhance the total environment in which children live and grow, schools must apply sound psychological principles to instruction and learning, cultivate children's intellectual, social, and emotional development, meet educational needs of our culturally diverse student population, and promote early intervention to ensure students' scholastic success. And whereas school psychologists help parents and educators foster healthy child development and are the school-based experts in children's learning and psychological development. And whereas school psychologists are on the front lines in the drive for violence prevention, intervention, and response in our schools. And whereas school psychologists are leaders in developing mental health services to students. And whereas it is appropriate to take the time to recognize the important and vital role that school psychologists play in the personal and academic development of our children. Now therefore be it resolved that on October 24th, 2023, the Governing Board of the Palm Springs Unified School District proclaims November 6th through November 10th, 2023 as National School Psychology Week and encourages its staff and students to celebrate the important contributions of this vital profession.
Thank you very much, Monica. Can I get a motion to approve 13B, please?
Move for approval.
Anybody want a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That motion passes. Thank you very much. 13C, approval of revised expanded learning opportunities program, ELOP, plan for Palm Springs Unified School District, OE10. May I get a motion to approve 13C, please?
I move the motion.
We have a motion. How about a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions or questions?
We don't have a presentation?
No? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. 13D, approval of addendum to assignment monitoring and review, SB 435, 2023/2024 school year, OE 4.4. Can I get a motion to approve item 13D?
Move for approval.
We have a motion to approve. How about a second?
Second.
And a second. Questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. 13E, adoption of resolution number 2023/2024-15, approval to standardize district facility components for the designation of specific materials, products, things, or services onto public works projects pursuant to Public Contract Code, Section 3400C2, OE 12.11. May I get a motion to approve that item?
Move for approval.
We have a motion. How about a second?
Second.
And a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Thank you. 13F, readmission of expulsion case. Can I get a motion to deny readmission of expulsion case 2022/2023-006 to Palm Springs Unified School District?
Move for approval.
Okay, we have a motion to approve. Can I get a second?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That motion passes. Thank you. I guess we're going to vote on 13G through 13I in one vote. So can I get approval of expulsion cases 2023/2024-03, 2023/2024-04, and 2023/2024-05, recommendation and findings of fact and conclusion of law, OE 11. So this is a motion to approve 13G through 13I.
I move the motion.
Thank you, Sergio. We have a motion. How about a second, please?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Item 14 is the superintendent's consent item, which includes items 14A through 14D. Can I get a motion to approve the superintendent consent items 14A through 14D?
Move for approval.
And how about a second, please?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Item 15 is the board's consent item. 15A, approval of meeting minutes from October 10th, 2023. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Move for approval?
We have a motion. How about a second?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion passes. Item 16A is an information item, Williams Case Report of Complaints, OE 4.12, OE 10.10, and OE 12. The board has received and reviewed this information. Item 17 is suggestion for future agendas. Any suggestions for future agenda items?
I think I brought it up before. We're talking about a State of the District presentation. Maybe set upcoming meetings or,
You know, Donna, I didn't make that out.
I'm sorry.
Could you say that one more time?
I'm sorry, yes. The State of the District presentation for the district, we had talked about it. I don't think we had set a date. So we do that before maybe Thanksgiving or the holidays.
Right, you're talking about where we wanted to do that for the public?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, setting of our next board meeting. We're going to have a special meeting this Thursday and Friday, October 26th and 27th, 2023. And then we're going to have our next regular meeting will be November 14th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Item 19 is to debrief. Do our student board members have anything they'd like to say? You don't, I mean, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but,
No, I felt good about the present. I felt good about everything. We're good.
okay.
Yeah, I feel the same, and thank you all for thanking me for all of that. It helps a lot, trust me.
Okay, well, thank you both for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. All right, can we get a motion to adjourn, please?
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.